Hey everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Mull It Over for the year. Another season of GM has passed by in a flash, and to cap it all off, I wanted to highlight one cool early game spot from each region from the weekend of playoffs. First of all, in Europe, Bunny Hopper and A-Rock faced off in a Secret Rogue vs Soul Demon Hunter game. With turn 3 questing adventurer plus 1 thief plus double shadow step, Bunny is already incredibly favored to win. Assuming the giant questing can connect face, it's pretty tempting to take the damage spells offered by one thief like Apexis Blast to close out the game ASAP. But Bunny doesn't get carried away, because the one card that can foil his plans is Consume Magic, either the one naturally run in A-Rock's list or generated by Wandmaker. He realizes that if the questing sticks on board, he's basically already won, so instead, Bunny plans for the case where A-Rock does have the silence. Bunny takes Vaporize instead of Apexis Blast as an activator for the Shadow Jeweler Hanar that he has in hand, which is his best follow-up in case the questing gets removed. In the end, it's all a formality because A-Rock didn't hit the Consume Magic, but the additional percentage Bunny gave himself with the contingency plan is the mark of a real pro. Over in the Americas, Monsanto goes for an unusual full keep as Demon Hunter against Killin' All Day's Tempo Mage. Consume Magic, Wandmaker, Shard Shatter Mystic, and Marrow Slicer. While the Wandmaker and Marrow Slicer help his proactive game plan against Mage, Consume Magic seemed counterintuitive at first glance. But the beauty of this full keep is in its 4-turn game plan, which panned out exactly according to Monsanto's expectations. On turn 1, Mage is likely to play either Violet Spellwing or Lab Partner, so Consume Magic is a fine play to deny either the Arcane Missiles or extra draw off of Cram Session. Plus, Monsanto gets to cycle a card because the Consume Magic was kept far left. After the usual Wandmaker on 2, Monsanto's plan involves coining out the Marrow Slicer on turn 3. This is a deviation from Demon Hunter's usual curve because they play very few 4-cost cards. However, it activates the Shard Shatter Mystic he kept. Monsanto doesn't swing at all, which lets Killin' All Day know that a board wipe is likely to follow. But Killin' can't do much about it since Mage doesn't play any minions above 3 health that early on. And so, Monsanto gets full initiative back on turn 4, sweeping up the board with his Shard Shatter Mystic. All planned right from the mulligan. And finally, in APAC, we have another Demon Hunter vs Mage game with Flurry vs Alutemu, but the cool play was from the Mage side. On turn 3, Flurry is behind on board and has 2 mana Cyclones in hand. The usual play would be the on-curve Arcane Intellect to amass resources and find Sorcerer's Apprentice for a big combo with the Cyclones. That's Tempo Mage's MO for swinging board states. Against Demon Hunter especially, it's easy to think that the mirror image he generated should always be saved for late game to stop something like a Marrow Slicer hit going face. In spite of all that, Flurry makes an even better spot that playing mirror image this turn may net him more health in the long run because he's able to play both a spell damage minion and the Violet Spellwing behind it. Going into Demon Hunter's turn 3, they're unlikely to have a big enough Blade Dance, nor would they want to play Shard Shatter Mystic and blow up their own board, so Flurry is reasonably certain that he can protect his Thalnos and Spellwing. Even if the mirror images die to minion trades without dealing any damage themselves, the fact that Flurry is able to attack with all of his minions plus the Arcane Missiles all on the next turn means that he's very likely to clear Alutemu's board. That's exactly what happens, and he gets to play the Arcane Intellect anyway, so Flurry ends up with plenty of resources and extra health saved. That's all for this episode, and the whole season. Thank you so much for watching Hearthstone Grandmasters this year, but we do still have a bit more content, so don't forget to tune in to MT Madrid, and of course, the World Championship in December. See you then!